Okay. If Joe Biden or Donald Trump had been a convicted felon, would they have become president of the United States? Most people are going to go, no fucking way. Are we going to elect a convicted felon to be the president of the United States? We don't want convicted felons running the world. So why do we have convicted felons running the world? Pfizer, pharmaceutical company, was convicted. Felony. It was fined. You can't throw a corporation in jail, but they should have. Fined $2.3 billion. The judge in the U.S. court, repeat offender, Pfizer. So why do we let a convicted felon, repeat offender, run planet Earth? Because we do. Don't we? It tells the government what to do, that we're going to keep getting all these fucking things and we're going to take all your human rights away if you don't get all this shit. And if you get this shit, all your human rights are going to be taken away. Just yesterday I got my hair cut and they're back taking my phone number. And my name and phone number that are in the back doing that contact tracing bullshit again. This is insanity. This is insanity. Allowing a convicted criminal corporation who's so fucking rich they can afford to pay $2.3 billion and it doesn't break the company. No, the company ends up running planet Earth. Because that's what's going on. And they've got so much fucking money that they can blow $2.3 billion. Do you think that they can't spend $2.3 billion on advertising and buying the media? The whole media industry is owned by big fucking pharma, isn't it? I mean, you go watch Lester Holt, NBC News at 6:30. Advertising, and it's all big fucking pharma. Ergo, Lester Holt is bought and paid for by big fucking pharma, which is a big fucking Ryko. Racketeering, influence peddling. C would be corruption of government officials. Regulatory capture, which is basically when Pfizer's own people are forced into positions of power in the government regulator that's supposed to be regulating companies like Pfizer. Because that's what happens at the FDA. That's what happens. Regulatory capture. So it's 100% corruption. When you have a criminal cartel of pharmaceutical companies, media companies, you're going to have to throw the whole medical system in there because they make the drugs and then the pushers are the drug pushers. You call them doctors, medical doctors, but they're drug pushers for criminal cartel. That's what it is. It's a criminal cartel and they own the news at 6:30 with Lester Holt. They have nothing but pharmaceutical ads. So we do have a clear and present danger to planet Earth from the criminal corporation cartel that runs everything, owned by the criminal class called Prince Andrew of England from Epstein's Island, the Queen's son. So I've just thrown capitalism under the bus because it's all owned by the 1% in the end. Throw it away. We've got to get rid of it. It's a control structure and it keeps everybody in poverty. Except for the dirty birds. They have figured out a way. Anyways, I can't help you. The thing is a fucking mess. This is a fucking mess. We've got a convicted felon telling the governments of the world what to do, taking away my human rights. A convicted felon is forcing governments. Well, they are. They are, because they're criminals. They're criminals. The felony is a serious crime. Ergo, the kind of company that's probably willing to kill to keep its power on planet Earth. Because we know people like Jeffrey Epstein are in bed with all these stories about them murdering people. The Clinton body count, for example. It just goes on and on. This is the real news. The real news is that the criminal cabal, including criminal Pfizer, runs all the paper. Everything is run by these fucking people. So let's cut the crap. Let's just keep telling this basic news until everybody says, we gotta do something to get rid of this criminal cartel because they have tentacles all over the world. Are you gonna help me fix this problem? Or are you gonna pretend that Pfizer's a good corporate citizen? Are you going to tell the truth? Or are you going to be the emperor wearing no clothes? Are you going to be authentic? Or are you going to be a fuck-faced asshole and continue to double down that this is all for the good of us? What's it going to be?